So far on this journey of making a short film together, you have given many suggestions, lots of little ideas for this short film, and we've taken them on board, including our genre, which we voted for in a poll. We went with psychological horror, and lots of story ideas, which we took from you and mushed together. And I took the story that was mushed together and I gave it to published author Sean Guy, and I asked him to transform it into a short film script for us. I didn't give him much explanation at all, just our, crazy story. And I gave him a 40-minute time limit to spend on it. So we only spent 40 minutes writing this. We've got video evidence of Sean Guy writing it, just in case there's any doubters out there, and that will play throughout this video. This video, which is going to be a reading of that short film script. I'm surrounded by some actors here, very tall actors, who are going to read the script that Sean Guy wrote. So thank you so much to Sean Guy for doing the impossible, frankly. Make sure you go to seanguyauthor.com and check out his fantastic books. He's got another one coming out this year. He's amazing. So we're about to read that script, but first I'm going to cross now to Sean Guy to let him introduce this reading and this script. So over to you, Sean.
Hello, YouTube fans of Thomas Medina. Thanks for having me on the program. If this gets aired at all, I don't know what's happening exactly with it, but I'm excited for this opportunity. Basically, Thomas Medina has asked me to write a sketch about a tourist guide named Betty who has a talent for helping other people find their way. But what they want most is to be in every household. If they don't manage to get what they want, they're going to go bankrupt. Standing in their way is people full of greed and self-righteousness, and they don't have long because an armada of hurt rides towards them ready to condemn. So that's what we're working with. Just to prove that I have a blank screen there. Haven't started working on it at all yet. Over here is the notes that Medina gave me. So that's what we've got. I'm going to start now. I've got half an hour to do it.
40 minutes.
See what we come up with. Wish me luck. Thanks.
So this
Sorry about
video,
the camera angle. I could not find my tripod.
video.
So see how we go.
Thanks, Sean. This video
Scene
is
one. External or internal.
because we're making this short film together. This video is interactive. During this reading, I want you to comment below.
From now on, this is going to be really boring. Just me typing. You staring at the underside of my chin.
You're going to make edits to this script during this video. If you comment in the comments below a line from the script and you get at least 2 likes on that comment,
Street day.
then we are going to cut that line from the script. It's gone. If you comment below something that isn't in the script and you get at least 2 likes, then we're going to add that line to the script. Even if it doesn't quite make sense, even if we don't know what you're talking about, it's going to go in. The only rule currently is that no profanity is allowed into the script. So no swears. Okay, so do that during this reading. Now let me introduce our actors and our characters. Over the side here, we've got Matt, who will be playing Dad, Joe, GPS Machine, Man 1, Man 3, and Woman 3. Next, we've got Pepper, who will be reading Mum, Daughter, Journalist, Woman 1, and Woman 2. Here is Jo. She will be reading Betty. And Eloy will be reading Son, Dark Suit Man, and Man 1. And I will be reading the stage directions and the actions. So, without further ado, let's jump into the untitled script for now, because we'll need to come up with a title later. Exterior street, day. A family of tourists wander aimlessly up the street. The father is an overweight man holding a large map. The mother has a camera around her neck and is taking shots of everything she sees. The children are clearly bored, pushing into each other and pointing at people as they pass by.
Kids, stop that. Get over here.
Hang on a sec.
Mum, can we go back to the hotel, please? There's no Wi-Fi here.
We're almost there. We just need to go south.
Dad turns the map the right way up.
Or north.
Across the street, Betty stands with her pack full of equipment and notes. She is a fit woman with her hair tied back, a shirt with a map of the city on it, and seeing glasses. Her eyes glint as she notices lost tourists. She approaches at a gallop.
Excuse me, can I help?
No, we're just.
Yes, can you please tell us how to get downtown? We have a show to get to.
How fantastic. Here, I have some brochures for you. You're clearly lovers of theatre. I wouldn't want you to miss out on...
Theatre? Yuck!
Well, hang on a moment, laddie. There are some really fun shows on at the moment, like this one.
Betty hands him a pamphlet.
It's a murder mystery. There aren't many people smart enough to guess who the killer is, but I reckon you could do it.
Well, that does sound alright.
And apparently there's a big shootout in Act 2. Practically everyone dies. The stage is covered in fake blood.
Oh, wicked!
And for you, young lady, I thought you might be interested in this. It's a singer
Oh
from...
my god, I know her! Angelica D'Angelo, she's this massive star on YouTube. I love her so much. I didn't know she was going to be here at the same time as us. Well, this is fantastic, but
We just really need directions to the theater.
Betty leans in closer.
Look, guys, I get it. Being on holiday is hard, but I'm a tour guide. And it's not just about helping people find directions, it's about helping them find their way, helping them to make the most out of their physical journey so that they can work on their spiritual journey.
I don't understand what.
Your kids are bored out of their minds. You need to engage them.
you know, she might be right.
Trust me, I am. Oh, and the theatre, just head down this road until you hit the bridge and then go left. You'll see it up ahead just past the bus stop.
Is that east or
Oh, just go until you hit the bridge and then turn left.
the direction of the rising sun, isn't it?
Well, if it was morning.
Really, I can't stress this enough. Just go until you hit the bridge, then turn left.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem. Hey, any chance you could leave a tip?
Say goodbye to the nice lady, everyone.
Bye!
The family are already leaving. Betty watches them go. She has made no money despite her hard work. Interior, Betty's house, evening. Betty enters the house and locks the door behind her. She sees her father Joe standing there, extremely nervous, wringing his hands.
Dad?
Betty, there's something I need to tell you.
Interior, Betty's living room, later. The two sit around the dining room table, coffee mugs in hand.
So, you owe the mafia?
A lot. Yes. I'm sorry to lay this all on you. I'm just thought maybe you could help.
But how did this even happen?
They got me out in a sticky situation a few years ago. Some parking tickets that got out of hand.
What?
There was interest, it was piling up, the government were...
Parking tickets?
A lot of parking tickets.
Enough to go to the mafia for a loan?
Well, I would have gone to the bank, but they wanted me to fill out all these forms.
Why don't you just fill out the forms?
A lot of forms.
Dad, I hardly earn any money. I mean, I'd like to. I'm great at my job. If there was some way I could be like a tour guide for the entire world, then sure. A celebrity tour guide, I could make billions, but I'm sorry, I just can't.
If you think of something, Betty, let me know. You've got a real talent. I know you do.
Thanks, Dad, but I'm basically bankrupt as it is. I don't see how I can possibly.
I've got to go. I'll see you soon.
Joe stands to leave. Betty sighs and collapses onto her table. Interior, car, the next day. Betty is in her car. She is driving down a busy street.
At the next junction, turn left.
Shut up, stupid machine. I'm trying to think.
At the next junction, turn left.
Wait, unless you have directions for making a lot of money, you're not really needed here.
In 200 meters...
I know this city better than you, stupid machine.
Betty gets an idea. She turns off the GPS and immediately veers off the road to do a U-turn. She speaks to herself.
A tour guide for the entire world.
Interior, GPS Global Headquarters, later. Betty walks into a large room with a long desk. Standing around it are 3 men and 4 women, all dressed professionally. They reek of wealth.
Hi, everyone. I'm Betty. Thanks for seeing me at such short notice.
Sit.
Tell us the idea.
Well, basically, I wanted to apply to be one of your GPS voices. I've got a really nice voice, and plus, I know my way around this country super well. I'm a tour guide by nature, so I can contribute heaps of ideas to make the whole system much more useful.
You think you can improve on what we do? We have a flawless system.
Well, not quite flawless.
What are some of your ideas?
Betty grins. Interior, GPS Global Headquarters, later. Betty is still going. The heads of the GPS Global Headquarters are clearly astounded and impressed by her expertise.
Okay, idea 45. If we were
I
to...
think we've heard enough. We will consider your proposal.
I've got heaps more.
Thank you, Betty. Thank you very much.
Betty stands and reluctantly leaves. The others wait a moment, then look around at each other, their composure slipping into disbelief.
Did you hear that?
She's a genius.
Perhaps. But we can't have some strange woman coming off the street. Who is she? What does she really want?
She must work for the enemy.
She would want a cut of our profits.
She deserves to be paid for those ideas.
A pause. The group laugh.
Oh, she could never take any percentage of our wealth.
One of you go and question her family. We need dirt on this Betty, if that is her real name.
Interior, Joe's house. Day. A man in a dark suit approaches the house, knocks twice. Joe opens the door.
Do I know you?
Dark suit man holds up a gun to Joe.
You're from the Mafia, aren't you? This is it. My time is up.
Not the Mafia. No, much worse. I represent a secretive conglomeration of navigation software moguls.
What?
Tell me everything you know about Betty.
Interior, Betty's house. Betty is grinning and dancing around the room, a glass of wine in one hand.
That was amazing. If they take all my ideas, oh my God, I need to tell someone.
She picks up her phone and dials. The phone is answered.
Dad, I think I found a way to pay off your debts. We're not going to go bankrupt after all.
Interior, Joe's house. Same time. Joe is holding the phone nervously. Dark suit man has the gun pressed against his head.
That's great, sweetie. Thank you so much. I need to go now, though. Sorry, can we talk later?
He smiles, nods, and slowly hangs up. Dark suit man steps away.
Are you going to kill me now?
No, I have everything I need right here.
Dark suit man holds up a VHS tape in one hand. He waves it, grinning evilly as he leaves the room. Joe weeps. Interior, GPS Global Headquarters, next day. Betty knocks nervously on the door and enters the main office of GPS Global Headquarters.
Thanks for agreeing to have me back. I'm really honoured to...
Take a seat.
This won't take long.
Betty sits nervously. A TV on wheels is wheeled into the room by Dark Suit Man.
What's happening? Am I going to be a GPS voice actor?
Not exactly.
We have found that you're not exactly what you claimed to be.
Far from a perfect tour guide.
What? No one is better than me at...
The TV is turned on and begins to play. At first, it is just static. Then crackly VHS footage comes to life. On screen is a young girl, a very young Betty. Her father is clearly holding the camcorder.
Where's Auntie Christie's house? Where is it?
Young Betty points off screen.
No, silly. It's that way.
On screen, a hand points in the opposite direction. Young Betty giggles. The two hug. Betty tears up slightly as she watches, remembering how much her father has always loved her.
See, Betty, you're a terrible tour guide. You can't even locate your own family.
I was just barely 6 at that time.
You are a disgrace to the tour guide name. Your career dies here, now.
One of the men draws his finger across his throat, threateningly.
You can't do this. This is the only thing I know. I was meant to be the tour guide around the world, a guide for every household.
We condemn you, Betty. You will never work in the field of tour guides again.
But my father...
Oh, him? Stupid man. Coward.
How dare you?
Betty runs at the dark suit man. She collides with him, and the two fall through the nearest window. Glass shatters around them. Exterior, GPS Global Headquarters. Betty and Dark Suit Man fall several floors and collide with the ground outside GPS Global Headquarters. Interior Hospital, weeks later. A camera crew walk up the corridors of the hospital and turn into a room. Lying on the bed is Betty, sore but alive.
So it's true. You survived.
I landed on the man in the dark suit.
What room is he in?
Betty looks around awkwardly until the journalist realizes.
Oh, the morgue.
How can I help you?
We heard that the heads of the GPS Global Headquarters threatened you and your family. There's a story there.
I knocked a man out of the window.
This is bigger than that. We need someone like you to clear the murkiness around global navigation. It's a world of corruption and decadence, and you've seen the darker side of it.
What do you mean?
Lead us out of the darkness, Betty. Guide us to the light at the end of this tunnel. Show us the story so that we can end the abuse of power that happens every day in global positioning.
You want me to be a guide for you?
Not just for me. If we get this story right, it will play in every house in the world. People want to know what's really going on inside their map apps. And you're the one who will get us there.
It sounds fantastic.
Betty starts to tear up.
Oh, don't do it for the experience. This is a huge deal. This story is worth about $800,000 if you give it to our network instead of someone else.
I get paid for this.
Of course.
Betty grins. At that moment, her father Joe enters the room. He holds out chocolates for Betty.
I love you, sweetheart. Hope these help you feel better. Oh, we have company?
Betty looks from her father to the journalist, then back again.
I'll do it.
The end.
And the last lines, I'll do it. Done. Done. Sending it to Thomas now. Thanks everyone for coming with me on this journey. And good night.
So that's the script. Remember to comment below with lines you want to add or remove. You need to get 2 likes on them. And you have until August to do that, till the end of July, to make those script changes. Thank you to our actors. Thank you to Sean Guy. And we're almost at production, guys, for this script. So keep on keeping on. See you soon. Bye-bye.